Patrick Haggerty here, Basin Youth for Christ. John chapter 8. Jesus yesterday in our time makes this incredible claim, and you will know the truth, said Jesus, and the truth will make you free. Well, the people listened to what Jesus said, and they don't like it. And as a result of this conversation, what I'm going to read to you today is some of the most abrupt, difficult to hear words that Jesus ever really speaks to other people while he's on the face of the earth. Sometimes when we think about Jesus, we think about him, Jesus, he's the nice guy. He never really says anything harsh to people. Well, baloney. If you believe that about Jesus, you haven't read the Bible. And in this instance, Jesus is going to be very confrontational. Listen to what happens. He says, you'll know the truth will set you free. Here's the response. I'm going to read it to you. But we are descendants of Abraham, they said. We've never been slaves to anyone. What do you mean? You will be set free. Jesus replied, I tell you the truth. Everyone who sins is a slave to sin. A slave is not a permanent member of the family, but a son is part of the family forever. So if the Son sets you free, you are truly free. Yes, I realize that you are descendants of Abraham, and yet some of you are trying to kill me, because there's no room in your hearts for my message. I am telling you what I saw when I was with my father, but you are following the advice of your father. Well, our father is Abraham, they declared. No, Jesus replied, for if you were really children of Abraham, you would follow his example. Instead, you are trying to kill me because I told you the truth, which I heard from God. Abraham never did such a thing. No, you are imitating your real father. They replied, we aren't illegitimate children. God himself is our true father. Jesus told them, if God were your father, you would love me because I have come to you from God. I am not here on my own, but he sent me. Why can't you understand what I'm saying? It is because you can't even hear me. For you are children of your father, the devil. And you love to do the evil things he does. He was a murderer from the beginning. He has always hated the truth because there is no truth in him. When he lies, it is consistent with his character, for he is a liar and the father of lies. So when I tell you the truth, you just naturally don't believe me. Which of you can truthfully accuse me of sin? And since I am telling you the truth, why don't you believe me? Anyone who belongs to God listens gladly to the words of God, but you don't listen because you don't belong to God. The people retorted, you Samaritan devil! Didn't we say all along that you were possessed by a demon? No, Jesus said. I have no demon in me, for I honor my Father, and you dishonor me. And though I have no wish to glorify myself, God is going to glorify me. He is the true judge. I tell you the truth. Anyone who obeys my teaching will never die. So there's this question about who their heritage is from. They say, Abraham's our father. And Jesus says, no, he's not. If Abraham was your spiritual father, you would follow in the likeness of Abraham and you would follow the Lord. But you're not. And then they have the audacity to say, hey, our father is God. And then Jesus says, no, your father's the devil. That's abrupt. That is confrontational. Why does Jesus make this crazy claim? Because at the end of the day, Satan, how do we know that Satan is their father and that they're following after Satan? Well, because they're doing the works of Satan. Satan does not believe in Jesus Christ. Satan does not believe in God the Father. He does not surrender his life to them. No, Satan is in rebellion against God. He's in rebellion against Jesus Christ. And what were these people that Jesus was talking to doing? The exact same thing. They were proving that their father was not Abraham. Their father was certainly not God. Their father was the devil. And he has been a liar from the beginning. When the devil is moving his mouth, he's lying because that's all he can do. All Satan will ever do to you and to me is deceive us. That's all he knows how to do. He will never tell you the truth. Ever. He's never leading you somewhere good. Yes, he might make great promises up front, but what are his promises? Lies. Jesus is seeking to set us free. Satan wants to enslave us. And then the people prove who their father is because they look at the one and only Son of God. And do you want to know what they tell Jesus? It's right here. They tell him twice. They tell Jesus, God in the flesh, to his face, you are demon-possessed. The Holy One of God. They call Jesus demon-possessed. That's a lie. That's not the truth. It doesn't matter if they shout it at the top of their lungs. It doesn't make it accurate. Listen to me. I tell you the truth, said Jesus. Anyone who obeys my teaching will never die. Listen, you either believe what Jesus teaches us and accept it for the forgiveness of your sin, or follow the lies of the devil. We need to surrender our lives to Jesus Christ. He invites us into the truth. He's not out to deceive you or steal, kill, and destroy your life. No, he wants to give you eternal life, everlasting life, abundant life. But you have to come to him, and you don't get to make up the terms. We accept his terms. We receive them as a free gift, and we follow him, and we're set free. Let's follow Jesus. Let's let God be our Father. And certainly not follow the deeds of the devil. May the Lord bless you.